Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm in the Javelin, and no, I didn't buy this tank because it really doesn't fit my playstyle. But Khalid, not sure how to pronounce your name, one of my awesome subscribers, got one of these in one of his war chests, and he asked me for tips and tricks, and I tried to avoid it. But now since I'm a community contributor, I can request tanks. So that's a cool feature. So I decided I'd give this tank a shot, and I thought it was going to be more like a Borsig, kind of like Sturmil Borsig, but it's kind of a level of its own. It might be more like the Scorpion G, which I don't have nor ever had or requested, so I'm not 100% sure. But the camo to vision when you're moving on this thing is kind of horrific, especially since you're a glass cannon. But once you're in position, it disappears just like a Borsig. I run Camo Net and Binos just to help me disappear on the battlefield, and we're on Rzaini. I'm a big dog. There's only like 3 tier 7s I think in this match on each team. So what I want to do is play it a little safe right away, but if I can get forward into the middle of the map, get my Binos Camo Net up, I should be able to do some good spotting for my team. And you can see I actually was headed down like the K line to support my team and realized that majority of my team went to the 0 line. So that's kind of what changed my mind as far as why I'm driving into the middle of the map. The nice thing about Rzaini is if you get into trouble, there's a lot of dips or hills that you can use as cover. But you definitely have to be aware of your map, where your team's located and where the reds are. And our team is not doing a great job at spotting all the reds right now, so I'm going to start to chisel my way in there, and then I'll peek up on a hill, get my Binos Camo Net up, and see what we can do. So it's actually my 4th game. I think my first 2 games were city matches, and I didn't do too bad, I mean, for the first time in the tank, but that's really just because I was poking a corner and was trying to coordinate my shots with the red team shots. Alright, so what I do there is I get my Bino Camo Nets up before I start moving, because I should be able to outspot anything, and then since I didn't spot anything, that means I can move forward. Now once I'm in the low ground, I can move without any worry of being spotted. But now as I come over this ridge, I gotta be careful. I know this is one thing that's pretty cool about it, is if you've played the tier 9 waffle, you can reverse up hills, and I get spotted there, and you can make gun depression angles with your reverse mounted turret, or rear mounted turret, excuse me. And my 6th sense is going off and nobody wants to shoot at me, so I'm gonna get real aggressive here. My 6th sense goes away, now it comes back. So I'm not 100% sure what's spotting me, but these guys are busy, so just because my 6th sense is going off, I'm not targeted. So I know these guys can see me on the map, but they're just not worried about me, or they can't really pull out and shoot me without being punished. So that's kind of what it feels like right now, and until I get shot, because I'm full health, I'm going to try to farm these red guys. Now excuse me, now also I have my best German crew in there, and he's from my Leo 1, so he's got, I think, like 13 to 15 perks, so he's a good crew. I think this tank would be a definite struggle if you didn't have a strong crew. I would say you need situational awareness, recon, camo, 6th sense. So my shots went stagnant there, so I want to move into a different position. And you'll see when I move on this map, I always am in the low ground, and I use the terrain as to my advantage. That way I don't get caught up on a hill and more than one tank can see me. If I'm in the low ground, it's generally going to be an isolation between a 1v1, and I'm trying to get in position to where I can farm this Oni, because if I can farm this Oni, I'm already up to 2,000 damage, and he's got a lot of hit points. Well, not anymore, but he did. He does when he starts the game. And when I see Japanese heavy tanks, I just think hit points. Like a big old hitbox. Let me farm that damage. So I'm gonna get on his side. Don't have to use premium rounds for this. And this is what I was talking about in the tier 9 waffle. So if I reverse up here, not much of my tank is gonna get exposed. Whereas if I go frontally, I'm gonna have to go all the way over the ridge to get my gun down. And that just makes for a real tough shot, especially for an Oni that does not have very good accuracy. Alright, so there's 2 tanks left. I know one's a Tiger P because he hit me earlier, and I know he's behind this rock up here, so we're going to drive up here. And I'm just going to chance that he's not looking at me. And even if he is looking at me, I really don't care. As I drive over here, comment below with your gamer tag on what is your favorite tier 7 tank, not counting the T29. So if it's a T29, write that, but then write your second favorite tank. And it's got to be a tech tree tank. It can't be a premium tank that's your favorite. So that's a stipulation. And I'll do a drawing just like last time. I'll be giving away a Warlord Panther code this time. So as I come around the corner, I took my shot, made sure that I tracked him. A, he's not going to be able to get his turret around on me. B, I'm going to get all the assist damage. And now there's only one tank left. And he's spotted, so let's see if we can kill him. It doesn't look like he's playing. Get a shot into him. I kind of went for a drive wheel shot there, but I also wanted to make sure I got damage to help boost me up to 3,300 damage. So looking forward to your guys' comments. Remember, tech tree tank, gamer tag, tier 7, what's your favorite? Get a Warlord Panther. And the Warlord Panther not only looks cool with all the gold inlays on it, but it's actually a really fun tank. I like it as a support tank, as a flanker. It's a good spotter if you got a decent crew. And the Javelin, 4th game, honestly happy to get rid of this thing, but we ace it. 3 kills, 3,300 damage, good result. And if you like sniping, you probably will enjoy this tank. It's just not for me. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.